I'm going to tell you a little story, okay? I get home after posting one of the best, if not the best, theory on YouTube ever, right? You guys saw it. It was fantastic, okay? I got money on my mind. I got ad revenue on my mind. I got fame, the bitches. I got to contain my excitement, man. Goodbye, 9 to 5. It's over. I get home. I can't wait to see how my life's changed from this video, man. I'm clicking in. I'm ready to go. I'm opening up YouTube. Got to see what kind of awards are they preparing to give me, man. Man, oh, god damn. I thought this YouTube shit was for me, man. I tried sending the video over to my buddy, at least get like an extra view on the video, but fuck, man. Alright, but I am not gay. I have insane theories.
And sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Fuck. God damn. But for real now, let's talk about some Briscoe Park. I feel like I've done the memes long enough. To start off, let's talk about this main character who has to be like some Giga Chad, government-fed SCP worker or something. Like, the dude does not flinch or do anything about those eyes in the darkness. Like, in fact, he attempts to walk up closer to them when given the opportunity. Really, the only times we've seen the dude, like, in a panic of some kind are in the cornfield in tape 8 and in the church in tape 6, where if you freeze frame it enough, you'll see that there's a dude sitting down in one of the seats in that room with all the pictures, and when he turns back around, the same thing, I think, is in the window, and so he freaks out about that. And the cornfield, we don't see anything. I don't even think we see the eyes during the cornfield episode, but he is like pushing it. He is sprinting out of there. I went back and checked, and I didn't check too hard. I wasn't looking for the eyes out in the darkness because I really don't care that much about the eyes. But there was that weird movement after the gate shut on him. So that happened in the same episode as him sprinting through the cornfield. So it could be assumed that, whatever shut the gate behind him was probably what was also chasing him in the cornfield. And I have no idea what that thing is. That thing is kind of spooky. So my assumption is that he kind of knows what he's in for. He probably read something or partook in something that occurred here, wherever he is filming, because although people have found, where these locations are, I think one is in Scotland, one is in England, these might not be like the places that we know these things. These could be like disembodied or like moved locations, because they're spread out in the middle of fields. I mean, I'm from America. I don't know the geography of, these European places where it seems like this is happening, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. That's me just kind of spitballing there. But if we look at all the descriptions of these videos, it's like he's leaving a log. He's saying, submission statement, follow-up required, follow-up not required. So it's like these are documents that he's supposed to be sending in for review by higher-ups as to, what do we need to do with these locations? What's currently happening since whatever it was that occurred here, especially considering, he's going to some of them for very specific reasons, like episode or tape 4, where it's the barrel, or tape 5, where it's the window. And then actually looking back on tape 5, I don't know what window he's talking about in that tape, because there's quite a few windows in the house that he goes into, and there's even some windows in the barns that he walks up to. So I'm not exactly sure what the labeling of that video being window means. My only thought with it being called window would be that it's the first, window into another realm, window into another world that you're looking through, but that I have no basis for that. I'm just kind of, firing from the hip with something like that, but it's something, I guess. Looking back on it again, The only window of note that I can think of in the video is the one with the shadow person in it that disappears, so that could be what the window is referring to in the title. Who knows? That being said, the intros with the information is left out of the future episodes. It's interesting. One of the more interesting descriptions, though, is the description for, let me pull it up, tape 14, where the submission statement says, "No photo of Elizabeth's daughter was found. Leviathan said it would be here according to his notes. Follow-up required." In this video, he's searching through pretty much like a giant house looking for Elizabeth's daughter in a photograph. And he comes across like a lot of photographs in the video. I was kind of surprised when watching it that he didn't sit and look at one for a while or like really even ponder over some of them. So it seems that he knows what Elizabeth's daughter looks like because he doesn't stare at the pictures for all too long. I mean, he does occasionally look through, like, I think there's a written letter, a newspaper, and stuff, but he doesn't stare at it for too long. So he must know what Elizabeth's daughter looks like. The other portion is the Leviathan said it would be here according to his notes. His notes part makes it pretty apparent that Leviathan is a person, not a group or agency that he works for. Probably somebody in the group or agency that he works for. Somebody who goes by a code name wants to find a photo of Elizabeth's daughter, Elizabeth not going by a code name. Assumedly, maybe Elizabeth is her code name, but it's not a code name similar to Leviathan. The real big question we need to be asking is, why would he go to a place like this to search for a photo of somebody's daughter? What would be the purpose of locating the photo, or what would the photo do for anybody if it was located here? My only thoughts on that are, if we are going to continue to run with, the trademarked, copywritten shadow theory that I so humbly gave to all of you, and that there is a dimensional merger happening of some kind, it could be possible that these videos aren't being recorded in our universe or our dimensions, but in a different one. And he is investigating to see how much of our universe has been transferred over into the other one. Or possibly the reverse case where maybe Elizabeth's daughter is not a part of our universe, but somehow looking to see if photos of her have appeared here in our universe. Those are the two running ideas I have. And I got nothing for Leviathan because our Giga Chad super protagonist who doesn't say anything and is rarely scared has not said anything. That's really all I could think of, and I don't even know if this is what I meant to talk about during this video, but it is interesting, and it's the most information and the most direct information we've gotten out of a description of a video, I think, so far. But other than that, I had to hit you with another greasy, big-brained, thick noggin ass theory. Thank you for listening.